Let Sn be the sum of the first n terms of an AP. Yeah. S5 is equal to S9. What is the ratio of A3 is to A5? Beautiful question. It's a beautifully doable, very simple question. How do we do this? Let's say A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, A7, A8, A9. This part, sum of all this is S5. This part, sum of all this is S9. Right. Nice and simple. Now, if S5 is equal to S9, what does that tell us? That tells us A6 plus A7 plus A8 plus A9 is 0. Add all 4, we'll get 0. Nice. That means 2 of these should be positive, 2 of these should be negative, because they're symmetric expressions. So A7 plus something is A8. The same thing is A9. Minus something is this. So when you have an even number of terms in AP, then I can define this AP. It's very interesting, very important. I'm going to call a term in between this as A. I'm going to say common difference is 2D. Why 2D? But any time I have an AP, I love defining it in terms of a middle term. I don't have a middle term here because I have only 4 terms. So I'm going to define an imaginary middle term between A7 and A8, A7.5. I'm going to call that A. From that A, I move D this side, I'll get A8. I move D this side, I'll get A7. Or my common difference between A7 and A8 is 2D. Or I'm defining the terms as A plus D, A minus D. And so every time we see a bunch of subscribers, we get happy. We see A plus 3D. Nice, wonderful. A minus 3D, A minus D, A plus D, A plus 3D. I'm defining the AP like this. Now I know if I add all of this, I'll get 4A. Minus 3D plus 3D minus D plus D will all disappear. I love defining around middle term. I know 4A is 0 or A is 0. I'm through, because now I know my terms are D, 3D, minus D, minus 3D. This is minus 3D. What will be this term? Minus 5D. I'm going to remove this S5 from here in order not to have confusion. This will be minus 7D, be minus 9D, minus 11D, minus 13D. I don't even have to find all this. I want to find A3 is to A5. A3 is to A5 is minus 9D is to minus 5D. Minus 9 is to minus 5, 9 is to 5. This answer done. Anchor around middle term, you are waltzing through progressions. If it's AP, it is plus and minus. If it is GP, it is into and divided by. Wherever you don't have a middle term, have an imaginary middle term. I have A7 and A8, I will define the term A7.5, find it between these two to be the middle term. And then I will move plus D this side, minus D this side. I am moving plus D and minus D, or difference between the two terms is 2D, good. Plus D minus D, plus 2D, minus 2D, minus 2D. Then we can define any number of terms, anchor around it, we are through.